We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Action Comics number 539. This is from the original 1938 volume. This is the January 1983 issue, written by Marv Wolfman, art by Gil Kane, letters by Ben Oda, Gene D'Angelo colorist, Julius Schwartz editor. There's also a backup story from Aquaman, written by Bob Rozakis, pencils by Alex Saviuk, Dan Adkins inker, Phil Felix letterer, Tatjana Wood colorist, and Julius Schwartz editor. Cover pencils by Keith Giffen with inks by Dick Giordano. It's a good cover, I like it. It does relate to what's going on. It also does explain a little bit of the peril Superman's in. So Superman's still trying to get back in time. Him and the Atom try Professor Hyatt's time pool, and that doesn't work. Even the Flash's cosmic treadmill doesn't work, and things are not looking good for the Man of Steel. He's really depressed and resigned himself to the fact that he's probably going to end up being half a Superman, but his problems are much deeper than that. As we jump into the past, we see Lord Satanis and Syrene finally coming face to face with each other. Syrene has the other half of Superman, and she is slowly killing him by siphoning the power of the runestone through his invulnerable body, much to his protests, and into herself. Now, her ongoing dispute with her husband is using up a lot of her abilities. Instead of just getting a marriage counselor, the two just start throwing stuff at each other, and she even breaks a planet apart to throw at him. Now, Satanis, in order to try and get around her new powers, he takes over Superman's seemingly dead body and inhabits that, because his powers are technically stronger than hers without the runes, and now with Superman's invulnerable body, he's evening the odds. So while the present day seems to think Superman may be gone, things are really looking crazy down there in the past, and we're left with a pretty stunning cliffhanger ending that does not look good for Superman. Meanwhile, over in the Aquaman backup story, we finally learn who is inhabiting Mera's body and why, and it involves a sort of convoluted plan to steal a bunch of fish from Earth to take to Zebel, because Zebel doesn't have a lot of big fish apparently, and this woman Vlana wants to rule in Zebel, and she needs Mera out of the way to do that, so she takes her body over. But Aquaman tries to turn the tables by going to Zebel, but we are left with a cliffhanger ending that might see Aquaman knocked out and Mera on her own. So looking pretty good. Both stories were fantastic. The art is solid all around. Some of the detailing for when they're in Professor Hyatt's pool is really cool, very psychedelic. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this issue. This is a great installment. The scenes with Lord Satanis and Syrene look great, very similar to what you would see in an issue of Warlord by Mike Grell. So Gil Kane really knocked it out of the park on that, and Alex Saviuk did a great job on the Aquaman story. These are fantastic issues. I'm really liking the story arc overall. The Omega Men thing was a little bit of a sidetrack that was kind of unnecessary, but this issue is fantastic. It's right back on track with where it needed to be, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm very happy with the $3.50 I spent buying this one, and I wish they would reprint some of these, because a lot of these stories are really fun, and this one especially. So both stories were real solid, definitely better than anything out on the stands right now, especially from Superman. So be sure and check these out if you get a chance. Usually you can find these for about the price of a new issue, and it's absolutely worth reading, and it's good for pretty much all ages, I would say. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help me out in other ways, links are in the description for different support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.